Welcome to the new year of 2025. More races than ever in the world. Well, I was arrested and put in jail overnight simply for calling 911 too many times in the past, apparently. And my court date is going to be on January the 17th, actually, in less than a few weeks. Wow, can you believe that? Can you also believe the guy who kicked me in the chest and hit my head when my seizures started since then got almost 2 years waiting time, over 2 years to be sentenced, never got evicted from this place, and just basically got a slap on the wrist. Can you believe that? Total, complete racism. Due to the fact that I have to go to court in less than a few weeks, less than a month, and when he assaulted me, it took more than 2 years for him to get even a court date, and it kept getting delayed. And he never got evicted for violently kicking me in the chest, hitting my head so badly, I had to put a neck brace on, and that was the start of my seizures. So it had to do with that assault. Can you believe the racism in this case? Unbelievable. Also, the ex-boyfriend is continually calling me, making sexual connotations to treat me like a prostitute, saying he's going to pay me money, sexual harassment. I'm going to have to call the police and make a report and charge him. I'm going to try to get another officer to charge the other one for indecent exposure. And then if they don't get a court date within a month or less, or they have to wait months for their court date, that is definitely going to be a case of racism as well. Proven by the mere facts of everything. Total bullshit. So I'm told not to call 911 anymore a lot. So if I see someone dying there or anything like that, fuck it. I'm just going to walk on by and they can deal with themselves. You guys want to play it that way? Hard ass? I can be hard ass too. I'm flawless. And I'm indigenous. And I'm going to damn well win this case of racism. Yeah, calling 911 too many times. Wow. My phone has been having problems a lot lately. The side button doesn't work, and maybe the 911 was called more than inadvertently when it was in my purse, possibly too. Apparently, I called them 30 times. I'm not sure if it came individually or within a time frame. I don't know about that. But the phone has been kind of being malfunctioning lately, especially touchscreen. The side button does not work sometimes, doesn't work at all. So it makes sense how the emergency call can be called inadvertently in the purse as well. Well, who knows what? Apparently, they say that I slammed the door in the paramedic's face a couple of times, but I don't remember that. And as I said before, someone was buzzing at my door even before I picked up my phone. I didn't have my phone at all, but someone buzzed at my door with a wheelchair, and I didn't even have my phone on me. And then they buzzed on my door again. How can I call 911 when I don't have my damn phone? That's another bullshit thing. Total bullshit. And total racism too as well. So I'm going to call another officer, to try to get charges made against the neighbor who moved out, who gave me indecent exposure, admitted she's a prostitute and all that. And the other one threatened me that I'm going to get hurt if I keep pursuing it. And she has a history of violence as well. I'll try to find an officer who's going to actually not be so damn racist and actually do something about it. And I'm going to charge the ex-boyfriend for sexual harassment. You heard the evidence right there of him saying that I'm a C word. And he called me again this morning. I'm not going to check the message yet, but obviously it's going to be sexually harassing and very, very vulgar, obviously. I can't demo block anyone because it says on my phone, we cannot block any phone calls so emergency services can contact you, it says. So I can't block anybody because the phone says it won't let me because emergency services have to contact me. That's what the phone says. So that's another thing, Einstein. What do you figure about that? I don't know. So happy bloody New Year for indigenous people and the racism we have to put up with again and again and again. The sexual harassment, the racism, and the bullshit. It is never gonna end. And this year, I'm gonna be flawless in my fury. I'm gonna be flawless in my fury. This will be a furious year for me. I won't show any mercy toward anyone anymore. I've had it. I'll find somebody to press charge against that neighbor moved out for indecent exposure, 2 years in prison. There you go. The evidence right there. And I'll charge everyone for sexual harassment as well on the audio. And apparently I cannot block him because he keeps saying emergency services need to contact you. So I can't block anyone for some reason. If I am denied, if I can't call 911 all the time, how come my phone says I cannot block them because emergency services have to contact me? Doesn't make any sense. So you go figure. Happy damn bloody New Year on my ass. Just infuriating. It wasn't good evening until all this BS started. This racism, this bullshit. And you guys heard the evidence of the ex-boyfriend calling me the C word and saying he's going to pay me $100 if I go there, so I'm money. Trying to treat me like a prostitute. That's sexual harassment. That is exploitation. That is illegal. And I'm going to try to find an officer to charge him for that. And if an officer is taking me seriously, racist again, I'll find a lawyer. Will have to, an indigenous lawyer. If I can locate this indigenous officer, who my friend knows from the courthouse as well, he's so cool. He likes me too. I don't know his name, but he likes me, and he's indigenous, and he knows I'm a kick-ass warrior. I don't take any bullshit from bullshitters. And so, yeah. Hopefully, maybe I'm about him again, or he's doing some patrols around here, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. My court date comes in January 17th. When the guy who beat me up, really physically badly beat me up, it took months for him to go to court, and then got delayed for another almost a year. And he was violent. He was violent toward my friend, which is he punched him in the head till his blood all over and everything. That's another video I have a couple of years back after my assault. And then his friends say that I set him up to do that, when he's the one who calls dirty Indians, and he was just mad at him trying to stand for our rights. That's how it all started. We were going to the bus on Queen Mary and Lola, and he punched him to the blood, and there was blood all over his face coming down like that. And this guy still lives here. And the Quebec police know him too, how he chased him with a knife and everything, all that. Oh, they know him. They know him. And it makes no sense why this racism continues. And I'm sick and tired of it. This is the year of reconciliation, the recognition of racism toward Indigenous people, the unfairness in the justice system. How come it took him so long to get even sentenced and he didn't get evicted from here after the assault, severe assault of me, a neighbor downstairs, and another neighbor, Inuit neighbor, who he karate kicked as well in the chest, as well as me, and somebody else as well. So how come that guy's not out of here? Why? Why is that guy who might one of these days might kill somebody is not out of here? Makes no sense. Racism. And my court date comes in about less than 2 weeks. And with him, Almost took over well over a year. Unbelievable. The racism, the violence of his crime, and he's still living here. Wow. Unbelievable. Complete racism. It doesn't, they kept telling me not to talk, those lawyers, when I was in the jail cell, when we had the Zoom meeting. And they've been in less than 2 weeks. It's like, I didn't say anything. And he said, don't say anything, Lisa. But how come that guy got well over 2 years waiting sentence for his violence against indigenous people? Why? Racism screams right there. So I'm going to charge the ex-boyfriend, and you guys heard the audio. I'm going to charge his neighbor who used to live here for indecent exposure. And she admits she's a prostitute. She's gone now, but I'm going to charge her anyway. It's less than a year. I'll find her. Nothing's done, and they don't get charged or sentenced in less than a month, or have less than a month. That's racism. If they have 6 months, 5 months, or 3 months, that is racism. So how come my date is less than 2 weeks? And if their date's going to be well expanded deep in the future for the seriousness of the crimes, that speaks racism galore, which could also indicate for a big lawsuit against the justice system, and God knows who else. It's total bullshit. Wow. Happy bloody New Year. A year of racism is going to continue on, and it's never going to stop. So that's the thing. Wow. It's never going to end, this racism, isn't it? Never going to end. Never going to end. And that's really sad. Ugh. He gave me another message on my phone. I'm not going to listen to it now until I get drunk. I'm going to demo. I can't call 911 now. I'll be charged from jail again, apparently. If I call 911, it's a crime of the century. I called like 30 times one time. But sometimes the phone, and I slam the door on their face. But as you guys know, a few days ago, even before I got my phone on the pawn shop, someone buzzed on my door with a wheelchair, and there was an ambulance nearby, and I wasn't sure it was coincidence. I didn't let them in, and they buzzed on my door again. I have no phone. Who called them? I did not. I'm not sure it had something to do with that, me being thrown in jail, but I didn't have my phone at all either. So don't mess with me with setups with these low-life neighbors trying to set me up and cause shit. If she has my number, they all have my number. So I'm going to have to change my number and not give it to anyone. Despite all the job applications I did, well, I have to start over again. That's going to cost me money. So I'm going to have to talk to my sponsor. She never gave me her number, though. But I'm going to have to get a number and talk to her about this. Try to get funds to get a new phone number. Try to speed things up to get a transfer out here as fast as possible. And so forth. Because this racism will never end. These setups and these games these people play will never end. This bullying, defamation, and so forth will never end. So, yeah, what can I do? Happy fucking New Year. Yeah, right. Not good start. Oh, it's going to be a shitty New Year again. And it's something really good to look forward to, it seems like, so far. Nothing good at all to look forward to. What can you do? Being Indigenous sucks. Too much racism. I wish I was white. If I was white, then this shit would be happening. Being Indigenous can be shameful. And I'm ashamed of being Indigenous because of this bullshit that never will ever end. But it makes me mad too and furious warrior. I'm flawless, 100%. And I'm not going to start fighting. I'm going to fight, and destroy and exterminate anyone who gets in my damn way. Don't mess with me. I'm sick and tired of it once and for all. I have to hear. This is the last year I'm going to put up any racism at all. Yeah, a few weeks for a court date for me. But the guy who was inflicting violence upon me that started the seizures in the first place took over 2 years for the date to be, you know, sent for the date to be set for him to be sentenced, and he's still living here. Unbelievable. And the ex-boyfriend calling me, and you guys heard, trying to say I'm going to pay $100 if you come over here. It's good money. Trying to like sexually harass me. I'm charging him too. I'm charging the one who moved out for indecent exposure. If the other officer who was on the case before, I'll get another officer who will meet me at the well and see for him or herself exactly what happened. And I have a little USB thing. We'll figure it out. If the other one doesn't want to really give a damn and not be bothered with that, more racism's involved there, obviously, as well. They really don't want to do the job for indigenous people, do they? Well, guess again. The year is the year of reckoning, evidence, and I'm going to kick your asses to the wall. Speaking of which, I've damn well kicked the shit out of Maxie for that one incident too, as well, for racism. I don't give a damn anymore. Head up to here. I'm going to damn well kick everyone's ass to the wall. No mercy. This shall be the year of no mercy and no trusting anybody at all ever again. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Happy fucking New Year. And trust nobody. And keep fighting and get the evidence. Take care, my friends. Have a good, slushy, damn rainy day.